I'm either having a heart attack or losing my mind. I was wedged in the back seat of a car en route to Jersey Airport. I was in my early 20s, heading home after a music festival, which saw us dancing in fields with a steady supply of vodka Red Bull in hand. The feeling continued the short flight and drive home to Wales. While I wasn't naive to think it a coincidence, I swore off drinking that combination again, but that experience kick-started my journey into anxiety. As a child, I hated being in situations I couldn't get out of. School trips, bus journeys, sleepovers. I had a real phobia of vomiting or other people being ill near me. I'd gotten over this as a young adult, but that vodka Red Bull come down flying scenario brought these fears back, and with vengeance. No longer being a child, it was no longer forgiven or understandable to have a meltdown and refuse to go to social events or take flights on very nice holidays because you were scared you might lose your mind, your stomach, or both. I went to my GP and was diagnosed with agoraphobia, and I was textbook. Fear of being in situations where escape might be difficult or that help wouldn't be available if things go wrong. Being scared of traveling on public transport, I insisted on driving everywhere because being a passenger or a friend in a loved one's car brought on that tingling feeling that would start in my fingers and toes, work its way up my limbs into my torso until it met in and it crushed my chest. Being scared of visiting a shopping centre, my eyes darting everywhere, my hands sweating. Trips to John Lewis turned me into a paranoid, crazy person. I once remember having a meltdown on Brompton Road outside Harrods. Fear of leaving home. I was a happy hermit. Leaving the house would be a meticulously planned affair. I would have to be well prepared, so that meant sleeping well the night before, getting some exercise, using the bathroom, having all the items I may need for every eventuality, including beta blockers and a sick bag just in case. And then when those stressful situations did arise, I would experience those classic symptoms of a panic attack: a rapid heartbeat, hyperventilation, becoming hot and sweaty, feeling sick. It affected every area of life. It affected my social life, so I was very happy not having one. It affected my work life. My stomach would literally burn going into the office, and another trip to the GP showed that I had a stomach ulcer at the age of 24. But I wasn't a 24-year-old who wanted to take medication. For me, education, expression, and exercise were the saviors. I educated myself about anxiety. I wasn't actually going insane nor having a heart attack. I just needed to realize that I might feel uncomfortable in certain situations, but feelings weren't going to kill me. And when a situation that might cause a panic attack happened, expressing those feelings, saying to someone nearby, "I suffer with panic attacks," simply making a human connection with a stranger in an uncomfortable situation would be enough to calm me. And I ran. I ran to get rid of excess adrenaline before flights. I ran to my favorite music, feeling like Rocky. I ran until my heart was pounding for legitimate reasons. I ran until I felt I could do anything and realized I was a lot stronger and happier than those fleeting moments of bone-crushing anxiety.